Hello, Steve White, Checkpoint 89 for Steve At's 89. Well, we just got a new preview of the Orville Season 3. A preview in the form of a teaser, as in the opening of the show, the segment before the credit sequence and the credit sequence, the new credit sequence. It was a fairly spectacular battle scene, a bunch of Orville-type ships. I don't know what the class is called, I can't remember. How long ago was this show on the air? I mean, I can't even remember who they were fighting. I don't even remember what happened at the end of the second season. I really don't. I know I've got it on DVD. I've got both seasons because they didn't release it on Blu-ray. What the hell? So it looked amazing. They had one of the Penny Juday's kids, the Doctor's kids, was running through the ship, and they start off with all the ships in battle, and then you come in close on a ship and you just go straight into one of the windows. Seamless, perfect. And there is a real sense of connection between the outside battle and the inside battle. It's an amazing sequence. And you see him running all the way through the ship through all this obstacle of weapons and ship damage and elevators, and there's a section of the ship that's blown out and people are blown out into space, and he manages to hold onto the wall and pull himself into a room, and then the door closes and he goes through another room, and he finally gets to his brother. That's what he's trying to get to. And they're looking out at this other ship that's just being destroyed, and they turn around and Isaac's in the room. And he comes over, he's got the blue eyes. I'm like, aren't his eyes supposed to be red? And they go red, and there's monster mouth appears. I'm like, was that real? Why on earth would he have a monster mouth, like teeth? Was that a nightmare? I don't know what that was, because honestly, I don't remember what happened last season. I really don't. I watched each episode on TV, like on TV. And then I bought the seasons on DVD and watched, I think I watched the first one because I did enjoy the first season. I really did enjoy the first season. After what we got with Discovery, just getting this light-hearted, optimistic, bright view of the future every week, it was just like a little blessing. I loved it. But then I got bored with it because it didn't do anything different. It didn't, nothing changed. And it really felt like just copying Next Gen, like cut and paste. And it started to get a bit more serious with some of the stories and the tone towards the end of the second season and sort of into the second season. But it still was a bit flat for me. Like, I was still enjoying it, but I was like, I'm not excited for it because I know what I'm going to get each week. The only good thing about the new Trek shows is as much of a mess as it is, you kind of don't know what you're going to get each week. And that's the only thing I missed from that. But the counter side of getting that nice meal of optimistic, futuristic, science fiction has its own, satisfaction. So I was hoping for more, because when it started off being so comedic, I kind of felt like it wasn't taking itself or being taken seriously. And I need it to be taken seriously. I need to take it seriously. I take science fiction seriously. I took Star Trek seriously. So I need this show to become a real science fiction show. I think it's heading there. It's not quite there yet. It's fine for the characters to be fun and lighthearted and have humour, but we need the stories and the situations and the action and the drama to be serious, not dark and nihilistic and all that, like not to go to that level. Because I remember when I was watching Next Gen, sometimes I wanted it to be a bit more like new Star Trek. I grew out of that, fortunately, and then once I got it in the form of new Star Trek, I realised just how much it didn't suit Star Trek and how stupid I was as a teenager to want Star Trek to be something different. As I grew and matured and evolved, I realised really the value of what Star Trek was. So it looked really good. The credit sequence looked good. There was a lot of, it's just basically looking at the ship and travelling around, or really, really getting a sort of Star Trek the Motion Picture sort of esque sort of looking around the universe building that this series does, and it's beautiful and everything. So it looked great. It's exciting. I'm glad it's coming, but I do need more of it. I do need more from it. I need it to be more serious. I need to take itself seriously. I need to be able to take it seriously, and I don't need a repetitive, next gen cut and paste, which is sometimes what some of the episodes were. And I mean, there were moments that were amazing, like the whole Dolly Parton song. It was so campus over the top. It was so well done that it somehow worked. They can probably, spin a couple of moments like that. But for the most part, they have to take it seriously in the third season. I really hope they are, but again, not dark, not nihilistic, not cynical, going down that path of the current, people who are licensing Star Trek, licensing the name. But yeah, so I'm excited. It was good. Everyone's talking about it. I'm looking forward to it, but I don't know how I'm going to see it because my TV does not get the channel that we used to get the Orville on Vice. They changed the signal or something, and my TV doesn't get it anymore. So unless I buy a new TV, I'm going to have to find somewhere to stream it. Although streaming might be quicker than straight to TV, but it was going straight to TV. That's how I watched the first season. I'm not sure if there was a delay. It's March, so I've got like 3 months to work it out. But I'm going to go. Feel free to share, like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you think of the new teaser and what you think we're going to get from the new series, the new season. I'm very optimistic. I think Seth is on the same path as us. He had to launch the show as like a lighthearted comedy, but he wants to take it seriously too, I think. We'll see.